Well, folks, it's Mayor here. Thought you guys might want to see this new old planer. I don't know what year it was made, sometime between late 1800s and early 1900s. It's an American planer. I'm sorry, it's a national planer. The other planer I've got's an American. But this is called a number 500. That's the only thing I can find online. We just cleaned it up a bit. Still got some cleaning to do to it, but it seems to work really well. Now, I've had this planer in operation before, but it's been sitting quite some time. She runs off of a flat belt, and right now I'm running it off of a Farmall F cub. Now, these little cubs only produce, I think it's just a slight bit less than 10 horsepower, 4-cylinder engine. Just little old tiny, quiet little tractors. This one's a 1952. She's needing some new decals and new paint, but we use it around the farm all the time and works quite well. Pretty nice little setup here. I'll show you what we've been working on. This is a piece of cherry, and I'll see if I can get down here and show you this grain. I took this to 1-inch thickness, and you see me measuring a little bit ago. That's just to make sure that the scale on the planer was accurate to the actual measurement. Let's see if I can get in the sun here. Now, these planer blades, I still got to micro set them, and I'm going to get them professionally sharpened, but as you can see, this does a really nice job. It's almost, you could take a belt sander and run across that one time right now and be finished with it. Just an old rough sawed board turned into a really nice piece of lumber. That's just an old piece of wild cherry that was cut here on the farm a while back. We used a Norwood band mill to cut this. Planer does a good job though. And I'll show you over here what I'm getting ready to do. The reason I got this set up and everything is my oldest daughter, Sharana, just bought a new home, and they've been remodeling on this home. See some of the shavings that the planer leaves. That makes real good kindling. But she's got a bar that I'm going to make for her. They didn't know what kind of wood they wanted to make it out of, and we decided that in my basement for about the last 7 or 8 years, I've got a whole stack of sassafras. Now, it's been rough planed, but we're going to take it down, edge it, make boards out of it, and tomorrow we'll be using this as a finished product in her house. And anybody that's never seen sassafras lumber, it's got a beautiful grain pattern to it. One distinguishing factor of sassafras, you can see the brown edge that's left next to a whiter wood. The wood's similar to ash. It looks a lot like ash, but the bark is the giveaway. This was a rather large sassafras tree, and we used the whole tree. Tree was dying. We cut the tree down, dug all the roots up for sassafras tea. Makes real good tea. And I'm getting ready to run all these boards down, get them all the same thickness, and hopefully tomorrow we'll use this for in her home. It's quite cold out this morning. You can see I'm dressed accordingly. Unusual for me. It has to be cold for the mayor to put this many clothes on, but anyway, that's our setup, and appreciate you all watching. Catch you later.